Bringing it over.
I thought you said you're bringing in an ogre. I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, god damn.
So, welcome everybody. Chapter 54 of Diaries of a Wimpy Graviturgist. It's music, Scott. Might be a little too happy.
Yeah, well,
No,
deal with it. It'll change in 2 minutes.
Anyways, you guys worked your way underneath the city of Diastock, following a map from Lady Truskin. You were tasked with finding Captain Great Mountain Dark, releasing him and his company of righteous brand soldiers, and helping in any which way to create a distraction, you know. Upon your little dive under in the sewers, you managed to find the quickest way there. Saving a righteous brand little squad along the way, and flying over the massive snake and phase spiders that have infested the sewers below. You infiltrated the Marrow Keep and pretty much lured, through good talking and deception and use of spells, most of the guard down there. Releasing the company, Captain Gray told you that there was a beacon in the courtyard, and that was what he thinks is the cause of this dense, thick, dark cloud that is now over most of Diastock, just emanating out and up. You charged, you initiated combats, I believe. Within a couple rounds, these two large bugbears and a couple drow were slain. A dragonborn barbarian, large red dragonborn, who was once polymorphed, came back into the fold, and this priestess that is on the other side of this altar beacon structure that has these four gnarly claws, and I want to think almost like the spaces on a baseball field, and it's beaming up into the beacon, which is charging the beacon more, and then you see this black cloud just shooting out of the beacon and billowing out, probably 60, 80 feet above you. Tushar cast his breath weapon and charged his hammer and sprouted wings. You guys, I sent you the pictures where you are on the battlefield. It's the top of the round 6, I believe. And we already rolled for the Dynasty against the Righteous Brand, and currently it is 3 to the Dynasty and 2 to the Brand, and it was first 1 to 4. So to set the round up, as you guys are all scattering around, their spear is stuck inside this giant purple worm. Connell, just kind of bracing your legs out at an angle, up on the ledges of this altar, as it's just trying to pull you closer to it. The gravity is just gravitating you that way. At that moment, you look to the left and the right. You can see this priestess with this mask with no eye holes or anything. standing about 10 feet in front of you, and you look down and you see these metal rods that kind of curl out, and the energy is beaming into the beacon, are pinned in to this stone altar. And you can see going to the pins is just like this like filigree design that goes down to a couple runes on the bottom. With your passive investigation, I'm going to say it looks like the pins that are holding these metal bands in, now that you're close and can see it, are probably the quickest way to disable this. They look like almost like a cotter pin, but a double-sided flat bolt. Like you turn it and it might pop off. But you can definitely tell your passive investigation is ridiculously high, and you would get that. So that's what you kind of see as this is set in your vision's like not clear, just like that gravity, that wave in the force. But you look down and you like grab the left and the right one, and you can feel like they're like part A and part B, and if you got into the right position, maybe you could break it. You know, but you do see that. So that's the top of the round. You are up, and Tushar, you are on deck.
So I'm right on top of these rods then?
You're like in between. Oh, wait, here. Why don't I just bring this around? Okay. Oh, let me tighten my. Hang on. Is that better? So you're like right here, stuck in between two. The priestess was pulled in. I forget who did it, if it was Alton or Brightbeard, but someone got the priestess into the part where she's stuck like you can see. But
Alton did that.
Yeah. You would have to maneuver around, and it would probably take your whole turn to try to like break this. But it is just an option that you see because you got close to it.
Okay. Let's see.
Here, I am going to bring over. So the top-down view is up on Twitch.
Okay, so these things are like locked down then, like they're
you can.
They have pins in them.
Yep.
All right, I am. Let's see. Okay, so boom blades in action. Yeah, I am going to the one in front of her.
Yep.
I can see the pin.
Yep. You can see the pins for 3 of these, and there's 4 of them. The other one's like directly across from you, and the stone pillar in the center that's holding the beacon up is in the way.
Okay. So if they're all connected to this base, I'm just trying to think how this would work. So I'm gonna cast knock on these bolts or locks.
Okay.
Would it? I'm just trying to think. Could I focus it just on the
It would just be
thing attaching them all? It's just or it's just one apiece.
Yeah, hold on. Let's. How is knock read? I guess would be the thing.
Yeah. So choose an object you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, any other object that contains mundane or magical means to prevent access. Target must be shut with a mundane lock or is stuck or barred. Becomes unstuck, unlocked, or unbarred. Okay, if object has multiple locks, only one of them becomes unlocked.
Yep.
So I'll focus it on the one in front of her.
Okay. So any flair that you want to add to to this as you cast this spell, or?
So in the gravity pool or the pool I'm in, I'll just slowly like reach into my pocket and put my hand on the skeleton key, or the infiltrator's key, and just say it and let it go.
And as you cast knock, the pin across from her, one end falls off, and you can see the spear. There's still the one spindle in that hasn't completely come out, but you can see the leg of it, start to shake, and the power between this and the dodecahedron becomes unstable a little bit.
Okay. That'll end my turn, but for my free action, I will just yell into the pins. Hit the rods!
Alright. Tushar.
Okay, so Dorspear is still in the worm, right?
Yes. Yep. He is.
Okay. And then it's Brightbeard on the other side of it, right? Okay.
Where am I? There we go. So, you're... Oh, what the fuck? You are right here. Dorspear is in him. This is Nemo. You can see Connell and probably Alton. Marlo, due to her size and where she is behind that cart, is almost invisible.
Yep. Okay. So is it engaged with Brightbeard, or is it just facing? It's like
It's
it
engaged.
just came up.
You're engaged, and he's engaged.
Okay.
He's engaged with both of them. So, sorry.
Well, I'm no worries. I'm going to.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a Ray of Frost.
Okay. On who? On this guy?
On the worm, yeah, in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, I still do roll for that. Plus, okay. 19 to hit.
19? 19 hits.
And that is 3d8. Nope, that's not a d8. 6. So that ends up being 11. Okay, it's 11 cold damage.
11? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Anything else?
I'm gonna take flight, actually.
Alright. How high are you gonna go up?
Just off the ground initially. So.
Okay. So you'll stay in his melee range.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. That brings us to our priestess. Who is fucking getting tapped to. She is going to cast Spirit Guardians. And these finely made elven drow elven swords, just short, thin, almost small, smaller rapiers, just start to emanate in this 15-foot cube, or in this 15-foot circle. Right. So, Connell, you are in that. That, I believe, is her action. Right? One action. That's her turn. Then that brings us to Marlo, then Alton.
Who is near me? Because I thought Alton was close.
Yes, Alton is about 25 feet to your left.
Okay, and am I engaged in combat with this
Fighter,
individual in
yes,
front of me?
you are.
So if I move, I will provoke a attack of opportunity.
Yes, you would.
Okay. All right. Well, I will take my action to disengage. And I will move away 25 feet.
You can get like right on the other side of Alton, like on the back side of this cage. You can kind of duck down and get out of at least his sight.
Yes. And then I will cast a first level cure wounds on myself.
You used your action.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. No, that isn't.
You can do healing word.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alton, you are up.
That creature that just polymorphed back, what exactly is it? My eyes are failing me.
It is a very large red dragonborn wielding a big, massive great axe. It's got a gnarly, like, snout and this big, huge grin with tons of teeth.
Yikes. Well, in that case, boy, what I wouldn't give for a 5th level slot about now, huh? Marlo. I'm gonna cast Melf's Minute Meteors with my last third.
I thought you had some up, I thought.
I think I'm out of them.
Oh, did you use them all? I didn't keep track of that.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Can anyone else verify that? I mean, when I bring them up 6 at a time, that's only 3 rounds, and I use 2 of them.
I'm pretty sure that you did.
Yep.
Pretty sure that you did
So-
use them all.
Okay.
It would make sense. So yeah, I'm gonna bring them up, and I'm gonna ask that Dragonborn to kindly make a Dex save as I fire 2. Make 2 Dex saves if you don't mind.
Hey, that is a 19 and a 24.
Well, he passes. He succeeds on both. 9, 6, 15 halved.
And that's fire damage?
What, 7? Yes, sir.
So 7,
So-
and it gets knocked down even a little bit more.
Halved again.
Yep.
Well. Yep.
Yeah. Anything else?
What is Sorry, I'm just checking the top-down view. That tower behind us, is that
Up here?
easy enough to climb?
Yeah, climb? Possibly.
I mean, does it have stairs?
No, on the inside.
Oh, well then, all right. I'm gonna sit tight.
Oh, you have a tower right here that you could climb up into if you would want. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I was thinking like, that one behind me there.
Okay.
Like, are there stairs to
There
it?
are stairs to that one. That is more of like
All right.
a watch the courtyard tower, where the other ones are defensive towers.
All right. As I flee, I'll apologize to Marlo for leaving her there. I'm sorry, little one. I'm sure you'll be fine.
That brings us to the Dragonborn. He's gonna quickly look over to the left where he saw that little creature, and not see where she went, and sees you like climbing up and getting further out of his sight. He is going to turn and run at Brightbeard, pull out his great sword, and he is going to make three reckless attacks at you.
Beautiful.
The first one is a 24.
That hits.
Second one is a 23. And the
Also
third
hits.
one is a 14.
That one misses.
Okay. One, he has reroll once on damage. So fucking barbarians. 15 plus 4 for rage, so 19 on the first hit, and then 19, and then 13 plus 4, 17 on the second hit.
Ouch.
Crack, just growling at you and try to, like, almost, like lingering over the top, like trying to be like an imposing figure, trap you between him and this large, huge worm that is, well, it's his turn now. And he, after getting blasted in the back, is just gonna twist, and see Tushar just starting to fly up in the air, and is going to make, a bite and a sting attack against. The bite attack is a 33.
Oh,
And-
against me that'll hit. Yep.
And then, you're a large creature? Is that what Giant's might put you up to?
I think so. Yep.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, wait. Actually, nope. You can't do that. He's already got one in his belly, I believe. So you just take 22 points of piercing damage from that. And then his tail stinger is a 21.
That'll hit.
And you take 5, 10, 19 points. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. That's a 9.
Oh my gosh. You take 42 points of poison damage.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay.
And these things.
Sure. Do you guys think Giant Might would fade when you go unconscious, or does it stay with you?
I do.
You think it
Personally,
stays?
I would think it would go down.
All right. Put you down, and for the first time, I believe, you see 30 feet away from you this ghostly, heavy cloaked creature stands taller than even you and Giant Might, and has this gnarly sickle. But yeah, there we go. That brings us to Darspira and Nemo.
I believe it's you, Tim, because you have better dex. Or actually, who has better dex?
No, you're before me. You're
We
far
both-
before me.
Okay. We have very little
Negative
dex.
one. Negative one dex.
Oh, I have +0, so we're pretty close. But anyways, all right, I am gonna continue to try and hack my way out of this damn worm. And I remembered I can do reckless, so I'm actually gonna do that for once as well.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn. As you are in the stomach, and stomach acid is like getting all over you.
That'd be a 13.
13? Okay, you
Yeah.
take 14 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Low rolls. Alright, now you can go ahead and take your attacks recklessly.
First one is 25 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and second one is even higher.
There you go.
So that blows, doesn't it? First one is only 10 points, and second one is 12 points. So total of 22 points because I'm out of smites.
Just take your well, you got your mace, right? Just smashing it on the insides, and after the second one, you can see it just you hit the right spot, and it totally shifts down and like tries to compensate. It is still standing, but I mean, you can feel it on the inside start to shift and sway like it's about to fall.
Good.
And that brings anything else?
I'm just gonna reach into my little pin and tell Connell, what rods are you talking about? All I see is dark.
Right, and that'll bring us to Nemo.
All right.
You are
I think I might get an opportunity attack, but I want to shift around behind the dragonborn.
you will probably take an attack of opportunity from this worm.
I'll take it.
Okay. So you're gonna shift around. He is going to make a fight attack. It is a 12 plus 14, a 26.
26 hits.
All right. And 5, 10, 3, 13, 22 points.
Okay.
But nothing else.
All right. I would like to, first and foremost, after getting my ass bit while running behind him, I would like to cast a cantrip. Wait,
Okay.
let me double check on something real quick. I think I have plenty of sorcery points left, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, I have one. I have more than one left. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver
Okay.
on the Dragonborn. It's a intelligence saving throw. I just need to. My sheet's having a moment loading up. Give me 1 second. Having technical difficulties.
I rolled a
Gotta
16.
bring. I think that succeeds, but
18,
let me just double.
18 minus 2.
Oh, okay. Let me confirm what my spell save is. My sheet just kind of crashed on me. I apologize for the wait.
Kano and Tushar, you are up at the top of the round.
I may just look on my phone. Give me a second, because my tablet's just screwing up on me. I apologize again. Technology. All right. So it was, like I said, it was an intelligence save, and you said he got a 16.
He's 16.
He succeeds
Okay.
because my spell save is 16.
Oh, all right.
Well, but regardless, I will then use a sorcery point to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
I would like to make sure I'm lined up in a straight line between the Dragonborn and the worm,
Okay.
which I think I am. And they need to make I believe it's dexterity saving throw.
The first one is, it says, this is dexterity. 13. For
That
the
fails.
Dragonborn. And for the worm, dexterity, that's not good. It's a natural 20 minus 2 for an 18.
Okay, so they succeed. Hey, Jeff, can you tell me what 11 times 6 is? 66?
66.
Okay, I'm going to use my Channel of Divinity to do max lightning damage on a level 6 lightning bolt.
That's hot.
Okay.
Alton touches himself.
As the lightning, I believe Marlo did you still have Call Lightning up?
No, it dropped
Dropped.
as we ended the session.
Okay, yeah. You like as that starts to fade, you reach up to your god, and just the lightning starts to funnel around Nemo, like above his hand. As you bring it back, it seems to
And
form
I Kamehameha him.
like almost like a blue dragon skull of lightning bolt just starts to rip from down like his shoulder through his fingers, blasting through. How much damage was that?
66.
66. It blasting through the center of the Dragonborn, who had 65 hit points left.
Oh, yeah.
And the worm just explode. Dorspira, make me I'm not gonna make you do it. This is a worm second target.
Ugh.
And
Make me do it. Have fun.
yeah, but Nemo's short
Chaos.
aims up so
I also imagine if I could flare it, after it blasts through the Dragonborn, I want to cut up. Like aim it upwards, slicing through
Yeah.
the worm, opening him up.
pull him up. Dorspira, you start to feel the weight of the worm shift as you see like the shadowy daylight for the first time in 24 seconds as you've been trapped inside this worm. But it is coming down pretty hard.
Guys, that was my last sorcery point.
But I mean, that's pretty well played.
That was tight.
That was awesome.
I thought I had 2 left. I only had 1 left. I'm
And-
very excited.
And we'll roll for your thing after. But
Oh, no,
um,
I had 2 left. Sorry, I did have 2 left.
okay.
I had 2 left, and that used my last 2. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Connell. Oh,
Yeah.
let's rollsies. Who's rolling for the righteous brand this time?
Who's
I'll
feeling
roll for him.
hot?
I don't mind. I'll do it. I feel awesome.
All right.
It's 11. It's not great.
I rolled a natural 1. So
Hell yeah.
say,
It's what 3-3 now?
it's 3-3. I could
One
not
more
ask
round.
for a better part to that. At least that like that's you can like as you cross past the portcullises that go underneath the castle, you can just see onslaught on each other. You see Captain Gray with his big heavy warhammer just like remove a head of a drow, and then another drow comes in with these 2 finely made swords and just stabs right through, and you see the swords go out the back of this guy and pulls out, falls and scatters to the ground. That's when Connell, you're like, oh, and you focus, and it is the top of the next round. You are up.
Okay. Do I I'm not starting in the spiritual weapon, or am I?
Oh yeah, actually you are.
Or-
Make a
yeah.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. That's a 10.
Okay. 8 plus 5 plus 1. And I don't think there is. Yeah. Oh, 48. Or wait. No, 3d8. 8 plus 15 points. Radiant damage. You see his sword just. You're like kind of trying to duck around and maneuver through him, but you're getting caught. All right, now you're good.
Okay. I am going to. All right, seeing that worm fall, I am going to look back towards the group, and I'm going to cast Misty Step,
Okay.
and I want to go about 30 feet from the podium.
Straight back.
Yeah, back towards like that well.
Okay, yeah. You can get like right to the other side. You see this dragonborn with like almost ripped in half from the torso up, and the worm is down. You see Dorspira's like arm just like reaching out of it as this acid is just eating through his skin.
Okay. So as soon as I appear, you'll see I am rough, bloody all over, and I will reach into my component bag and cast Mage Hand. And with Mage Hand, I will try to undo the bolt on the one closest to me.
Okay, make an Arcana check. Arcana roll. D20 and your Arcana bonus. Just to see how well you can control it. Huh?
10.
10? There's resistance. Like you can see, you know where your mage hand is, and it's right there. And you see shift a little bit, but I mean, it's just not strong enough. Anything else? You still have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, I will, see, I'm gonna actually just move behind the well. Oh wait, no, I already used my, yeah, we're good. I was gonna say bonus action hide, but I already did that, so we're good.
Alrighty. Tushar, roll me a death saving throw, please.
Alright, here we go. That's a 3.
3. That is one fail. You see the Reaper, like, just slowly, like, confidently, just drifting your way, and you start to feel, like, suffocated. To her, she is... You see her start chanting. And chanting. And chanting. And she's going to use her last spell to cast Anti-Life Shell. That's her last big guy. Just this shield, this bubble. Alton, you're familiar with this. You know, this kind of magic. Although not in the divine sense like she is. But that's her turn. Barlow, then Alton. Dragonborn are down, the worms down, and you can just see this priest just concentrating. Actually, nope. Fucking Spirit Guardian's here, gone. Dummy. I am. She is
Happens to
protected.
the best of us.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I could have stayed.
Awesome. Marlo will, seeing 2 dragonborns down is a scary sight to her. That means some shit went down. So she will run as far as she can to get as close to Tushar as possible.
38 feet gets you right there.
Knowing it's not enough, she'll jump and knowing that like she can't get there to stabilize him, she will expend 5 charges of the healing staff and cast a mass cure wounds on Tushar.
What's the range?
It's 60 feet, but I want to try and get like Connell and like how far is Connell and or Spear away from him?
Oh. I mean, that would boost your whole party except for Alton.
Yeah, a 30 foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, 30 foot. Yeah, that hits.
Yep, I'm gonna go for that, and yeah, I'm gonna expend all 5 charges, and it's gonna be 3d8 plus 5 hit points. $21 health hit points to everyone in that circle.
Woo!
Thank you.
All right. And anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. That brings us to Alton.
All right. That's the priestess there.
Mm-hmm.
She within 60 odd feet or so.
Yes.
Well, in that case, make 2 dexterity saves.
Hold on a second.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right. Those are both an 18 and a 15.
1 pass, 1 fail, which
Oh.
makes this harder. Okay, so the pass, that was my good one. 11 damage, halved,
Okay.
and
5. All right.
and the next one a fail, 6 damage. On the one that passed, I'd like to move her back 5 feet.
Okay. So, as she puts up this barrier, preventing anybody getting near her, swiftly, these 2 meteors come in. The first one impacts, and you see her push it back. Her staff goes wide, hits the arm of the that has the pin loose, and it comes out. And poof, one of them, the second one, comes around, hits her like right on the side of her face, and she spins and duffs it into the dirt. And she is dead.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
Dude,
They just killed a girl.
it's 100,
I-
102 points
I
of
did
damage
not
you've
see
done
that coming.
to her.
Wow!
So now you can see like the dodecahedron has only got these 3 beams to it, and the it's like pulling off a little bit, and the beam of smoke is shooting like off to to one side as it has lost one of its focuses. But how do you guys want to approach? Actually, no, because we're tied at 3-3. All right.
Well, we still have a whole round, yeah.
Yeah, we still have the whole round, so I'm gonna stay in initiative for this. The Dragonborn is dead. The Worm is dead. That brings us to Dorspira and then Nemo.
Tushar is breathing now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That big umbrella that Marlo
Yeah.
cast out, everybody feels a little bit better.
Cool. Can I make it to one of the pins?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you right there. We'll say this one is now destroyed. So you can make it to any of the other ones.
I guess I'll just try and rip out the one in front of me.
All right, make a strength save. Or athletics check.
Athletics check.
You're doing like straight brute.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You see on these, there's like 2 spots that are perfect to just grab your hand. And instead of turning them, you just go, ugh, and like pull them apart from each other. And as you break the bolt, and one of the other focuses falls, like, and you touch it, and it like burns, but it doesn't do any damage. And then you drop it off to the side. Now you can see the dodecahedron. The clouds are starting to shrink back in. It's not taking up the whole sky. Anything else?
Again, it doesn't work like attacks. I can't go try and rip another one out on my turn.
No,
right?
you can't.
Yeah.
So that would take your whole action.
Right. I think I'm just going to sit there then and hang on.
Alrighty. Nemo.
I'm gonna try something that may or may not work. You said it's a 10-foot radius around her?
Yes. No, she's dead.
Oh, she died? I missed that completely. I was listening to the attack, but I missed that completely. Okay, well then I'm just gonna run up to this fucking thing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you right next to Dorspira.
What's that?
Sorry.
No, it's alright. I have ideas, but if I know I can't make it, then I'm not gonna go that close. If I know I can't get there.
Okay.
I'll go over to Tushar.
Easy enough.
I'm like, with the lightning still crackling off of my body. Fucking app. I'm gonna probably pump a 4th level, I think. Let's see if I have that. 3rd. I got a 4th. We're gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds into him.
Oh, fucking A.
22 points of healing as I like slap my hands together and shock them, and then just into the chest.
All right. That brings us to the top of the next round. You have 2 of the focuses for this knocked off. All right. So I'll give you +6 to this roll as the cover is coming in, and drow have disadvantage in sunlight. So I'm giving you a bonus to the Righteous Brand because of that. All right.
Nope.
Who wants to do it?
I did the last one, so
I'll do it.
Let's go.
You said with advantage?
No, it's +6. If you would have had all 4 of them out, it would be with advantage.
Ooh, that's a 3 + 6 is 9.
I rolled an 11.
damn.
As you guys are all like
Damn.
focus, everybody except for Alton. The rest of you are like and Tushar is off. The rest of you can see through there as you see just 2 Kryn soldiers, drow in nature, and Captain Grey Mountain Dark goes up to kill him, and then swiftly, and you see Captain Grey fall, and you feel from the remaining soldiers like wind being sucked out of their sails. And at that point in time, those 2 soldiers that you see, hey, there's more back here, huh? Come on! And it sounds like they are heading your way. let's just keep the same initiative order for that, and I'll just roll a couple more. 14 and Connell, you're up. You can see this from your vantage point. You can see through probably about 60 feet away this happening. Both of the porticos are pulled up right now, and there is just an alley through the mess hall. Like, both of the doors are open.
I'm gonna run to the side that Marlowe's on.
Okay.
The rod that Marlowe's on. Nope,
Oh, you're gonna run up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll dash if I have to.
Yeah, you'll have to dash. Cause
Yeah,
what's
I'll
your
dash.
movement?
A 30.
30, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 55 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'll dash then. And I will do what I do best. Look at the base, that little pin area, and I am going to straight booming blade it with my rapier.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay. That would be a 31.
Yeah?
So, give me 1 second. I'm using digital dice tonight, so. So that would be 10 points of the rapier damage.
Okay.
7. So 7 points of thunder damage. 8 points total. So 8 points total of thunder damage.
All right. That's enough as you come down and just release the spell just as the sword is about to make contact with the weaker side. The cat flies off the other way. You can easily pull the pin out with your bonus action and disengage that focus too. And at this point, you see like the altar almost lean completely towards like Tushar's area. As this is now.
I technically bonus action to dash.
Oh. Well, free action. You can interact with an object. You broke the hard part of this using your action. I'm gonna give it.
Okay. Cool.
All right. That brings us to Tushar.
I will stand up.
Actually,
Thanks, everyone.
your wings are gone too.
Yep.
Take a bow.
Feel a little beat up. Let me see. We've got that one last thing to pull up, but I probably wouldn't know what everyone did recently.
Yeah, it's like you stand up, everything is dead except for your teammates, and you can see a few of them starting to align around the altar and like rip apart this altar, this beacon.
I'll look to Brightbeard and what I missed.
We're pulling some pins line. Go give it your best.
Got it.
No.
So he's gonna move over to the last pin.
5, 10, 15, 20. What's your movement?
I'm just
45?
I've got 45.
But
Yeah.
half to get up, so yeah, you still have enough movement.
And then I'm just gonna grab it and yank it up.
All right, make me an athletics check.
$14.
14? I mean, it's actually, this would be at disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion from failing, but even with the 14, you just don't have enough strength to do it. And it's pulling
Okay.
you. Like, like as you're trying to rip it out, your arms are getting sucked closer towards it. It's a unique feeling. All right, that brings us to Marlo then Alton.
Is there? You said there's guys coming down the portcullis.
Yeah, like through the double. That's where the mess hall was. Was under.
Okay.
You came out through those doors. I'm just
At the entrance of the portcullis, can I put a spike growth down? Concentrate on a spike growth and put that down for right in front for anyone who comes in.
Okay. So like right here, you see
Nice,
vines just start to like that were growing on the keep just wrap down and start digging into the dirt and maneuvering their way there. Alton, what would you like to do?
Seeing Marlo, I'm gonna take her cue, and need to count how far I can move. I'd like to get back to.
Well, you have to climb down, and then by the time
So
you
I have to climb down.
and then you got probably 15 more feet of movement.
Then I'll just head closer to Marlo.
Okay.
And can I see anyone coming from down the portcullis?
Not-
Towards the.
Not yet. They just
Okay.
started on the beginning of this. So.
If anyone with ill intent gets within range, I would like to throw a meteor at them, especially if they get even close to Marlo's spike growth.
Okay. All right.
I cede the rest of my time to the honorable gentleman from, I don't know where you're from.
What?
No, it's just I'm. That's it. That's
sorry. Okay.
That's all right. That's okay.
Dorspira, then
It was a
Nemo.
bad joke.
No,
It was horrible.
I was reading something, and then I heard Alton speaking. I'm like, wait, is he trying to talk to me?
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Jeez. Dorspira, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the last pin.
All right, 2 shards right there. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and yank it out.
All right.
That is a 21.
21. Just using some of the leverage that Tushar has on this, being the only focus left, it has a stronger pull. But with both of you, you don't actually break the pin this time. The stone foundation that holds it and had that like metal filigree on the side, you just rip that part right off. At that point in time, the dodecahedron, ting, 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 ting. The skies go clear. It is fucking midday sunny, like almost lunchtime by this time. Bright as all hell. As those guys start to approach, immediately they put their hands up and they start to turn around and go the opposite way back into the keep. Roll me, Nemo. You were the last in this turn for initiative. Is there anything that you would like to add going, out of this combat round? I can't hear
Can't
you.
hear you, Tim. Well, Tim fixes his audio issues. I do want to say, Dorspira will be mumbling
Hello?
the whole time. I can't fucking believe I lost this guy in an arm wrestling match and walk away.
Alright.
Tim, we hear you.
Okay, I just want to run up and go grab that dodecahedron.
Okay. You grab it, and as like you guys like shift yourselves into maybe another possible victory formation, you see the soldiers, the squad, 3 of the 4 members run up as the drow turn and just stick their swords right through their chest. And now that the sun just, even in the half a second that the sun is back out, there's like a rippling cheer that echoes across like a empty bathroom as it's sunny again for the first time in days. It's been a long, dreary few days, and with that, I want to go to break. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, and once we go,
Awesome.
once you get rest, you'll be level 12. After that.
You know what's even better than a rest? Liking and subscribing, because then you can hang out with us during the intermission.
So.
Nah, that's not true.
I like it. All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Be back.
I'm gonna bring us back. All right. So, you guys, pardon me, my throat. Form up, and you see the members that you saved. Just swords come from the back of these drows as they got ready to turn around, and the tips come out the front. They pull them back, and all three bodies. And he looks. We're even now, right? Come on, there's more if you want to take them down.
Yeah, if we call this fucking even.
Yes, we're right behind you, right?
And he leads a charge out, and you can see pretty quickly the drow soldiers are falling down that were left in the front.
I want to throw my last two meteors so I
Okay.
don't waste them.
I was gonna say, I want to just throw daggers as I go.
You know, just run through two deck saves here. That's a 12 and a 10. Not all of these are level 10 characters that I created. You're gonna fucking
Just rolled 2 3s, so that's 6 damage
Six-
for some
I-
6 fiery meteor damage.
His white hair lights up red. He starts screaming, and he turns around. You see a large soldier with a long sword just slice right into the head as it like falls down, sizzles out all the hair.
I picture the meteor just ricocheting off of armor like a cigarette in a car with the windows down, and everyone's like, ah, fuck, oh shit.
You see one guy in full plate. He's like, oh, 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 oh. He starts doing this dance. Okay. So we'll say that with just a little bit, you take back control of the keep. You can hear the victory bell going off as you knew the king's army was riding into the north gates. Crashing in, you can only gather from the intent of the people that aren't you, that victory is close. But you guys are standing here. Is there anything you would like to do? What would you like to do?
Oh, I believe I need to inspect the body of the priestess.
I would like to assist him.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go over and look through the dragon bolt.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk up to the worm and I'm going to any pincer or anything I'm gonna rip out that I see.
okay.
I'm gonna stop Dorspear from doing that and then offer to do it for him.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say it's for Connell and just walk away awkwardly.
Oh, okay.
'Cause now I don't know what to do. I was gonna give my friend a gift and you stole it from me. So
Well, I can give it to you, Dorspear, but I'm just like, if you want it to be a gift, you
He's-
want it to be nice,
he's-
so I can
he's
do
gone.
it nicely. Okay, fine.
Tushar?
Tushar's gonna go inspect the Dragonborn.
Okay, so you and Nemo can roll investigations on that, and Connell and Alton on the priestess.
23.
23?
Like a 5.
I had an 18.
Okay.
I got a 9. Really
9?
bad today.
I mean, so the Dragonborn isn't wearing much.
Nice.
You know, he's got like leather pants that
Nice.
are like singed at the top. The sword, that great axe that he carried, looks fucking ancestral. You also find 50 gold, we'll say, for that, because he's not wearing
I'll-
much. He's not. That one's probably the better one. that
I'll grab the
Nice.
axe if Nemo doesn't want to. Do you want this at all? Or?
I mean, I don't know. Do you want it?
I mean, there's some draconic here, but I'm not sure exactly what it says.
Hey, but you lad, are you used to wielding such a hefty weapon?
Make me a history check.
You need me to read it?
You sure? Make a history check for me.
You know, I could read it as well.
I mean, I can read draconic, but in the middle of just like everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
I
worried
can't.
about you
I would have to
reading
pass the spell.
Oh, 13.
13. All right. This is a weapon of Tiamat.
Ooh.
I'll take it off the hand side. Mechanically, I was giving you shit for can a monk use a great axe as his monk weapon?
Only the one that I got. So, yep. The team, it's all yours. You got that.
But all right, thanks, lad. You said who? What now?
It's a weapon of Tiamat. It's I don't have the specific. It's not cursed or anything. This is a +2 great axe that has engravings of the cult of Tiamat. This one specifically after the red dragon born head that she is usually drawn as.
It's a fine weapon, lad. A bit too heavy for the likes of you. Like this giant axe over the dwarven body.
Connell and Alton, you get a Kryn, like a clasp almost.
Put it on.
You find a components pouch. The nice staff that she was holding that has this like decorative like metal circle with this purple gem. And the circle that goes into the staff is like thin. You know, like almost that you could use it to slice if you wanted to too. But it has this purple.
Is it magical? Shall I detect magic?
If that's what you want to do.
I'll detect magic upon everything I can see.
Okay. Well, detect magic is what, a 30-foot radius?
30, anything I can see within 30 feet, which is all I can barely see anything 15 feet in front of me.
Got to squint real hard.
The great
Anything
axe?
beyond 15 feet, I can only see when I cast detect magic, and there's a slight glow.
The great axe that Brightbeard is holding emanates magic, and then everything else would be on the priestess, specifically the staff and that mask. And now that you guys like go up and you start to pull it off, it looked like almost like an iron mask from a distance. But now that you like pull it off, it's like worm hide.
I'll cut it off if we need to.
No, you can pull it off. You don't have to ruin it, Connell.
No,
What's
I'll
her
cut,
face
you
look
know.
like?
Huh?
What's it look like under there?
Beautiful?
Is she a real mess?
No, she's beautiful. Very pale complexion, like blue eyes that when you take off just kind of roll back. Thin face.
Is she an elf?
She is an elf. And as you pull it off, you can see like some of her skin. Now that the sun is out, just slowly starting to like an accelerated sunburn.
I'll close the eyes.
Okay. And you also find another pouch of 115 gold pieces and 14 silver. And in that is a potion. It looks like a familiar red one. And she was going to take it at one point in time and decided to do something else. And that burnt her.
Poor choice.
That's not the only thing that burnt her.
Hey-oh! So that's what you have. The bugbears.
I'd like to gather most of that up into the bag of holding, and I'll identify those later when we're at a more opportune point.
Okay.
Are you grabbing
Am
the
I?
money, or you want me to take it?
Oh, I'm taking the money. I don't trust you, Connell. I believe you have quite enough.
Yes, Marlo.
Am I able to extract some, like hide from the worm or some like teeth or?
Yeah, you can teeth that stuff. Roll me a survival. Survival check.
That is a 14 plus 9, so that's a 23.
Okay. Yeah, actually, when you start like removing or inspecting the pinchers that were off its mouth and the splines off its tail, you're like, oh, wait a second, and you pull out a vial and you just break it one way and lift it up, and you can see a poison vein just starts to drip, 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 and you manage to get. Do you have any vials or anything that you would store poison in? I should ask.
Oh, I have supplies for 3 health potions that I don't think I've used,
Okay. Yeah.
and an herbalism kit.
So you could get 3
I
vials.
have vials too. So.
Okay. So you get 3 vials of poison. From a purple worm, which is 3d6 per vial.
Oh, fuck. This is bigger than you know.
You can. I mean, the worm took a beating, so finding like a lot of good hide is harder than finding smaller sections that aren't bruised and already hemorrhaging from the beating that it suffered. There's plenty of worm meat if you want to try, doing that. But with that roll, you can harvest it. You harvest the good spots. Anything else that you guys are doing in this moment, and what is your next plan?
I'm gonna go over to Alton while he's putting stuff in the bag of holding. I'm gonna say, "Hi, Alton. Do you think you can fit these in there?" And I'll hand him my shield, which is just a piece of driftwood, and my anchor.
Oh yes, we still have quite a bit of space. It's the weight. It's the weight that we're gonna run into a real issue until I can sell some of this breastplate.
Well, it only weighs about 2 pounds, so it's not that heavy.
Oh no, it'll be fine. But gods, I need to get rid of some of this breastplate. Every time I look at it, it's a reminder of how many spells I should have in my spell book.
Happy to
Just for
hold
mechan-
the-
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll say
I
happy
was
to
just
hold
saying,
gold if
just
you
for
want.
mechanic.
I love
funny.
you guys.
I know. I'm trying to talk. I was just saying, just for mechanics wise, I'm switching the weight on my anchor with my shield, because my shield is just a piece of driftwood and it weighs 6 pounds, and my anchor weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. So yeah, I give him that, and I wield the great hat.
What is your alignment?
My alignment is chaotic good.
Chaotic good. Okay.
I feel like
It was.
pirate. I'm a pirate. Hold on. I have to really think about this. it borders chaotic neutral and chaotic good. Like, he's a very selfish pirate, but he also has a code in. So maybe it's lawful neutral. I don't know, man.
So
That's a good question.
as you like give Alton that stuff and turn around and just kind of like spin the great axe, you look down at your right arm, which now has a blue dragon burnt in tattoo that wraps up past the elbow. You see, like, you look down and you know that paint, if you look at it the right way, it looks like all the shades.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like look down at it, it just quick glance, and you think you see like a shimmer of like a red, green, a black, and a white. And then you like quickly adjust your eyes, and it is just this like very intricate tribal dragon burnt in tattoo, this blue hue to it. And then you just it feels comfortable. It's a little heavy, but fuck some shit up.
All right.
So, where are you guys?
Okay.
What are you doing from here?
Short rest, and then we go join the fight.
I was kind of hoping they'd wrap the fight up as we made our way back to safety of our home.
I mean, I feel like we've done our part.
Why not kill a little more as we run through the city? We can make our way back to the house.
Do we want to go back to the house, or do we want to go back to find the leaders of this fight? You know,
I mean,
I'm not really into. Normally, I don't really want to be known, but I feel like we deserve some fucking credit.
Don't we have that thing
just metal.
with Miss Truskin there to make sure this goes through all right?
Agreed.
Well, so let's find the leaders.
Do we find, is it Miss Truskin?
That's a good question.
Won't she find us? I mean, she knew where we were.
Oh, yes.
Hey, lads, but do we want to fight and run, or do we want to see this through?
I think we need to ensure that all goes according to plan.
I, for one, would like to see this through to the end.
I sure as hell don't want to go home and find out they lost after we did all this.
I'm not losing like we did our fucking treasure from the first battle.
Do we want to catch our breath first and then take it on?
Take
That's
a
what I
short
was
rest.
thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
So, with taking a short rest, you can hear the battle like outside of this keep, you know, and it goes on for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and as soon as your short rest is coming towards an end, you see a squad of more righteous brand soldiers, way more adornments on this guy, and he like runs in as some of them just filter in, and they like they gather back here, and he says, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Friendly?"
Yeah, we're the ones that saved the fucking city.
Well,
Yes.
saved the city, did you? The city is almost being done saved. Apologies. My name is Captain Sven Johansson. He looks very Swedish and big and muscular, blonde hair coming like down the edge of the helmets.
Hi, Captain Nemo Brightbeard at your service. I suggest, and I'll pull out the Lux and the beacon. You put this somewhere safe.
should we give that to him?
calls like
I don't want.
a couple more soldiers, and they come out, and immediately you see more people come in and like form a defensive perimeter, and he says, "We don't touch it. We will get someone here that is more qualified." And
I can carry it.
No, I don't.
No, it's fine. I got it. And I'll just put it back in my bag.
That is not yours. That should go to.
Well, technically, it's not yours either.
Are you looking to pick a fight, Elf? Huh?
Yeah. We'll give it to the proper people when you bring them out here. Until then, it stays right here.
Alton will step front, like he's trying to stop Connell.
Okay.
Just to be fair, I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying, when they bring me the people they want to hand it to, I will give it to them.
He's not worth it, Connell.
No, he just needs to give
He's
us a little
not worth
respect.
It belongs in the museum.
All right.
I want it no more than anyone. No
Then
less than anyone. I don't want
you will have to stay here within the confines of the Marrow Keep while we send for the assembly members. So
Yes, summon them. Hurry.
he tells a couple
We're
of
eager
soldiers.
to discuss.
Hour goes by. Hour and a half goes by.
Cuspia, look at this badass axe I have.
Can I try and pick it up?
No.
You could. I'll yank it away from you.
Fuck you. Give me, I don't know, opposed strength? Whatever the fuck you want to
Yeah,
do.
strength rolls.
It's been long enough. It doesn't leave your hand. Like, your
nice.
I'm still gonna
spirit
try
goes-
and yank it. I don't. It doesn't. I don't know that.
Yep.
This is Thor's hammer. This is bullshit. I rolled a
Just-
21.
While we wait, I'll just sit there, toss my dagger.
Dude, I rolled a
at the
21
wooden
too.
wall.
Ooh.
Not that it matters, but that's pretty cool.
Hold on, I'm just. Okay. You after at about the 2 hour mark, you guys kind of getting probably a little bored, fed up. You know, it's a process. You do hear during this period that the city is fully taken back, and with the King's army here, they are leading another 2 companies to Ashgard Keep, and they're going to try to push them back, like use the momentum swing in this battle, and try to drive them right out of the Empire completely.
Perhaps they could use some assistance.
I was just gonna say that.
Well, I don't want to volunteer you all. All in favor?
Alton, don't we have other priorities?
I mean, we could at least advise them.
I mean, are you really all signing up for war now?
Well, in this case, it's more self-defense of a city where we have a home, but also prestige. You know, we are saviors of one town already, and perhaps of the whole Menagerie Coast, and surely this deed will be one more song to tell of the Noctua.
Personally, Zadash already owes us a statue.
And what of the star, Alton? The one you are searching for?
Oh, it's close, my friend. Very close.
I do not want any distractions, lad. This is imperative I find it and get my sapphire back.
I understand. And that's why it's imperative that I get a good, long night's rest.
I understand.
At this point in time, a carriage arrives, and out from it is a human, like short hair, kind of receding, in beautiful, like velvet, almost like robes. He walks up to you and says, "You found this deactivated. Pardon me. My name is Headmaster Zavon Margolin, and I am usually I am the Archmage of Conscription, but I am also the only one that knows the power of this. Truly, and he hollers back to you see 3 or 4 people carrying this big lead box, like a chest, but it's fully lead. And he looks at you. May I see this? Can I see the dodecahedron?
You can, lad, but I do have a request at the behest of the assembly.
Yes. What is your request?
My request is that my fellow companions get the respect and prestige that they deserve for deactivating and defeating these forces.
Oh, yes. This is a very important beacon,
And secondly,
2 parts. Okay.
I'm looking for a man.
Well, I know lots of men, but
I'm sure you do. Sorry.
Insight check.
I'm looking for a particular man that I think the assembly has the resources to help me find.
Well, if we do, then we will help you. This seems like a fair trade for the good deed that you have done, not only for the city of Zadash, but for the Dwendalian Empire.
I will I will pull out the dodecahedron.
Okay?
As he goes to pull it out, I'm going to put my hand on his arm. Do you think we really should be giving this to them?
As long as this is in our hands, lad, our belongings will not be safe. And I'll kind of like shrug him off and go to present it.
He will, you'll feel something grab it.
Okay.
And just lift it off and set it into this lead bin. That is the only way it is safe.
Now, the man I am looking for goes by the name of James Mulligan. He's known to be found sailing the... Crap, I can't remember the name of the ocean. The sea. Hold on. Oh, what's the name of the ocean? I'm losing it.
Wait,
No,
no,
the other one near the
Depths.
Menagerie Coast.
That's the Lucidian Ocean.
He's known to be seen around the Lucidian Ocean. And he is on a ship known as the Crimson Cutlass.
I have some connections in Nicodranas. I will gather myself and reach out to them in the next few days. This is not an easy conversation to have the way I can definitely try. And, we probably have more people that we can ask. And I will do this.
Thank you.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
Was the Cutlass the ship we were on, Nemo?
15.
15? The only thing that, like, your spidey senses goes off is these assemblymen from the Cerberus Assembly. You know, I mean, not all of them are ill intent, and you don't know much about Archmage Margolin, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he's got good intentions. Sounds like it.
Okay. Alright.
How did you guys get to this situation? If you don't mind me asking.
Good Samaritans, we saw a need and we filled it.
It's not the first time we have experience with solving other people's problems. It's sort of what we do.
Saving cities, if you would.
What's the name of your group?
Oh, we are the Noctua.
Say that, and he like kind of looks at you guys a little differently. Like, I heard what you did in Diastock. Lady Etruscan is quite fond of you guys, so it's not a bad card to have in your back pocket. I can say on behalf of the Cerberus Assembly, thank you. And I think probably something of this nature, maybe you should find your way to Rexington. And get there and there's got to be a party, right? You'll be invited on my behalf.
What about a statue?
Oh God, Cuddle.
He looks at you. I don't think you're there yet, but on the right path.
Apparently we should let the city fall, Alton.
I would look very good set in stone. And Alton's going to start to pose dramatically, like doing
Minor illusion, some owls coming from behind him.
Yeah.
That's you. So.
Yes. This party, is it this evening or
No.
another?
This will
perhaps?
be
Oh, good.
a long time away. Between the attacks on the garrison, the king won't hold an official victory party for many weeks.
That's great. I'm quite tired already.
All right. Well, I know of you guys. You are free to leave. At your own. Thank you for this. And I will be speaking to you. And he looks down at Nemo. Soon. I'll call. I'll ring up a buddy.
Thank you.
What about our winnings from the tournament?
Oh.
Ah, yes.
I don't have any business with that. You will have to go.
Naturally, but you know someone.
I don't go. That's not. He's very book nerdy looking. He doesn't.
Connor, we'll head back to the arena in a day or so, and we'll get what's owed.
Fine.
He doesn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
He's got.
No, it's fair. That's fair. We're asking like some guy, and he's like, "That's not my job."
Yeah, listen, that's so below me.
He's like, "I just put a magic item in a lead box. That's my job. My job is magic items in lead boxes."
I may have stopped bleeding, but I am very, very tired.
Perhaps we could all catch up as we head back home.
Yeah.
To our, this city home.
As we leave, I'm just gonna prestidigitation a little shit smell coming from Captain Johansson.
Dude.
Oh,
He was an asshole to us.
I don't think he was.
you
I
see,
don't
like
think he was.
a couple of the guards, like catch it, and they're like, oh, they look at him, but as soon as he like turns, they immediately cower in his aura. Um,
Um, hey, it's actually side note. It's way too late now. Never mind. It's way too late. Did the dwarf die?
yes,
All right.
you saw him.
Before,
That sucks.
sorry, before we leave, Tushar's just gonna introduce himself to the Captain Johansson, and kind of lean in, tell him who he is, and if you need anything, let us know.
Well, definitely, and bravo. That is quite impressive. I wish I could say I was a part of it, but I was killing 53 tricks. So,
Well, maybe next time we can do battle together.
I mean, if you guys are still up for a fight, we are going to be marching on the Ashgard garrison.
We'll be in town.
We'll be leaving in 2 dawns.
Okay.
So, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to tag along and help us take back the pride. Thank you. He kind of like slaps you on the back. He's a larger human, about your size and fucking muscular. And, appreciates you. And then turns around and, oh, what are you giggling? Come on, let's get back to get you. And he starts just giving orders to everybody that was looking at him because he smelled like dookie.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of dead bodies around here. I'm sure there's a lot of dookie to smell.
Yeah, and that's the first thing you notice once you step out of the gates of the Marrow Keep is just the quality to Kryn soldiers and City Watch and Righteous Brand soldiers. You see like probably 4 or 5 humans in the first block that have like a shovel or like a regular like wood splitting axe. They're like bleeding all over the place and they're tending bandages and like they came out of their house and helped fight for that. But I mean, as you get closer to your place, it gets less. Most of the focus was pushed to that side.
As we head back to the house, can I just look to see if any bodies or anything that look like they might have anything on them?
Make an investigation.
Just like
make a
nicer
perception
stuff.
check.
Okay.
And on our way back, I tell Connell and everyone that if we wanted to battle, we have 2 mornings till they leave.
The 19.
19? I mean the Kryn soldiers that you walk by, that like class, that cloak marker, it's not only beautiful in the make, but it's probably worth a couple gold.
Alright, I'll take all the ones I see.
So you find 19 of them.
Sick. I'll cut them right off their bodies.
As you do that, you hear like a couple of the native folk to the city like cheer. Another one like, oh my god, don't look, and he shoves like a couple kids like close the door kind of thing. But yeah, you guys make it back to your house, still singed from the attack on it 3 days ago.
Home, sweet home.
Is there anything you would like to do before you go to sleep?
I'm gonna go to bed, lads. Which one was my room again?
It is the semi-burnt one.
Um,
Where's my? I actually got this.
It's right next to the lightly burnt one. I believe it's on the same floor as me and the
yes.
Alton.
Yeah, all the way up.
Like,
All right.
Do I have a balcony or some
Every
sort
ba-
of viewing window?
The
Yeah.
way the house is built is there's a balcony and one on each floor connects, and then there's one room that has like a separate one. This house is kind of like squares stacked like just off center as it goes up to the
Mhm.
fourth floor. So the balconies are actually the roof of the rooms before in some parts.
And Alton, ours
Yeah.
is the one that connects, I believe, because we want to
Mhm.
put your telescope up there for viewing purposes.
Yes, that's right.
Before Nemo goes to bed,
Which was my hope.
I'll just stop him and politely ask if I can borrow his flask.
You can have it, and I'll hand it to him, and I'll just go to my room.
All right. Anything
Uh,
else?
And with
Yep.
I don't know if this matters, but with the flask, I also give him my my amulet of the drunkard. I don't know if you can use it, but I just give it to you at the same time. They were in my bag together.
Right. Okay. I was just borrowed it for the night, but
Well, you're not gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
No, you can still get drunk.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
It just heals you if you want it.
okay.
The alcohol heals you if you wear it.
I will. I'll head up to my room. I'll lock the door, but I'll go out in the balcony that like adjoins like Dorspiro's,
Yep.
and I'll just sit on the railing and.
Tushar's gonna go to his room and like a teenager just drop his junk. It's uncharacteristic for him because everyone's like he is like to the letter everything. He's just gonna drop his junk and collapse on his bed, and he's like 300 pounds, so everyone should hear or feel the house shake.
You see that like quarter inch of dust rise up off of the wood floor and then settle.
And he's out.
Somewhere off in the distance, Marla goes, "Damn, that's some heavy junk."
The only thing Brightbeard's gonna do is he's gonna strip down. Take a look. Is there a mirror in this place in my room at all? Or anything kind of like shiny surfaces?
You've had plenty of time to outfit these with our downtime.
I would have had a rudimentary mirror. Just wearing like my not underpants, my pants I wear under my armor. And look at all the various tattoos I have. One of the Wild Mother, one of the Moonweaver, one of the Dawnfather. And look at that symbol of Asmodeus on my left arm. And now look at this newly acquired mark of this dragon mark on my right arm.
Yeah.
And I just want to. I've looked at the Asmodeus one long enough. I really want to inspect that one on my right arm.
Okay. Make an yeah. Or I don't know. This is investigation and religion are probably the same for you, right?
Not necessarily. I have better religion than I do.
I hate that religion is intelligence based. It should be a wisdom skill. It's only intelligence, so they fucking have enough in the right fucking thing.
I say, yo, you're the DM, man.
Yeah.
Let that roll. I'm with both of you.
Yeah. Give me a second. My sheet closed down on me for some reason. Stupid tablet I'm using today sucks.
I hate to state it out loud selfishly, but I want to wrap this with a bow, so I want to save mine for the end.
Fair enough. Just pulling up my sheet because the stupid tablet I'm using is not good. All right. I'm gonna roll. Ooh, it's a pretty good roll, and my religion is a +6. So 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24.
24. Okay. The brand of Asmodeus, that brand, like when you focus on it, it hurts. It doesn't do damage. But when you it almost like it heats up a little bit. You look over to this new one. It's honest. It's not evil. You don't get any traces
And I
like evil traces, but
Mhm.
then like after as you're like looking at it, you find in your hand that great axe, and you just notice you're like spinning it upside down, almost like a thimble on the floor, massaging the handle. you know, is that what you were looking for? Or
Yeah. No, I just wanted to see if I could tell like what the mark was, and maybe examine the axe a little bit. But if I get good vibes from it, then I'm all about it.
that's due to the feat you picked.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm just looking specifically the axe. I'm looking to see if if you said it's just a +2 axe. Great axe.
plus 2x, it feels like it has a pull. It hasn't talked to you or anything,
Yeah.
but it's influencing.
Okay. I do want to do one thing then. If I notice that, I want to. I think I'll have to do it in the morning, so it won't matter right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to do it in the morning, so
All right.
just head to bed.
All right. So Tushar is sleeping. Brightbeard is sleeping. Connell is drinking Dorspira.
I'm gonna join Connell in his drinking.
It's a little bit different perspective this time from the last time that you did that, when you initially sat there and watched the Kryn invasion happen and the fires that were burning around and you were drinking, and now you can see like just a few fires still smoking but not on flame. Sound of revel in the air. Maybe you made the right choice.
As soon as he sits down, I won't even look at him. I'll pass the flask over and just go, her eyes reminded me of my mom. And that's it.
Not knowing really what to do in the situation, I just, in like the most awkward, uncomfortable way, and like my armor's creaking the whole time, I just try and pat him on the back.
It's more like, yeah, exactly. Right. So you guys spend the rest of the evening until you feel like falling asleep, enjoying some bro time. Marlo, are you doing anything?
Marlo is going to be meditating on the shared balcony, going in and out of casting a plant growth spell, and trying to like grow vines to repair and cover up some of the burnt spots on the house.
Fucking A. Totally.
And then I guess like because it's shared, I would assume like if Alton is doing anything, we kind of like interact.
I think that by this point, it'd be a rare but common custom that if we do spend the evening here, Alton will go out. He sort of would expect that Marlo may be meditating, so he will set a kettle on and start some tea. While that's happening, he's just going to bustle about, setting up his usual things. The astrolabe, we're going to hang it in the sort of open door. Like hopefully there's a nail by now
Okay.
in the center of the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of set that up, line it up with the current stars, get my books out, maybe light a candle or two. Who knows? We'll see where the evening goes. And I'll also get my chalk out while the kettle's going, but then the kettle's ready, so I'll put my chalk away and I go finish the tea and I bring that out tomorrow.
Thank you, Alton.
Yes, well, it's certainly is a beautiful night, but I should probably try to attend to some studies. How are you holding up, dear?
I'm doing okay. I lost a bit of my focus there towards the end of the day. Sometimes it's hard to concentrate when there's a lot of things going on. But we managed, even though it looks scary. So I guess I'm all right.
All's well that ends well. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure everyone just figured you had it under control. All part of the plan, right?
Oh yes, everything I did today was expected. I expected it of me.
Look, as always, you kept us alive and kept us from teetering towards that line that couldn't be crossed. And what more can we ask for?
True, and I did help us through these sewers. Did feel like I played my part there, but it's sometimes when it matters, you need to focus. I had some trouble doing that today, but whatever. I can shake it off. It's no big deal.
I see us all growing every single day. But on that note, I should get to my studies.
Yes, you have all quite a thing going on.
Oh, yes. I believe we're close to something.
Yeah? Mind sharing?
Yes, it's Nemo's star. But I don't think it's a star. At least, not like other stars. Anyhow, I suspect we are very close to it, and it is close to its next decline. We time it right, it could prove one of my theories or disprove it. Either way, even if it disproves it, I'll be ecstatic. Ecstatic. Oh. But it will mean something. Isn't that really all this is about?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't seen you this interested since the last time you asked someone how much they weighed. So it's good for you to have your interests and hobbies and yeah.
Yes, well, I better not get rambling too much longer. I'm gonna. All right. Good night, Marlo. It was very pleasant. Keep the rest of the tea. Don't come in here no matter what you hear.
Okay. Well, yeah, I wasn't going to do that, but sure. Now I definitely won't do that.
And I'm gonna. Are they French doors? Are they pocket doors? I don't know. I'm gonna shut the door.
Like a half door. It's got some glass. I mean, this is a nice building,
Yeah. So I'm gonna shut it. I'm gonna shut the curtain. I'm gonna take my astrolabe down and then now it is time to light some candles.
Okay.
And I'm gonna finish some of my chalk work on the floor. And are there closets in here? Is that a thing in this time period?
Yeah.
Or is it just like armoires?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
You guys had like 6 to 8 weeks of downtime since you got this house, so and you have more than enough money to outfit them and make them home for you.
All right. Well, then I would like to imagine that Alton has an actual walk-in closet full of like Charlie Brown-esque Cobalt Soul robes, but they're not all identical. There's a couple variations, but they're mostly just the same. But right next to that door, I'm gonna chalk up another door, Beetlejuice style, and I'm gonna pull some new components out that I rarely take. DM, you want to help me describe these in any way?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
I mean, I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that.
No. I should have probably seen it coming. Let me just. My phone goes.
Brought to you by Jack Daniels. Sponsor us, please. I'd love it.
So where do you get those really cool sets?
Yeah, where do you get those?
Who are you talking to?
That Castle Keep, it was so nice.
Oh.
Where did you get
Oh,
that?
I'm
check it out.
trying. You're
Over.
asking me questions when I'm trying
Oh,
to find
no,
something.
you know what? I'll tell you where you can get it.
Shop AMT at Etsy.com.
Yeah. All right. Hold on.
Shop AD&D?
Shop Andy.
I think it's
Indeed.
Andy and D.
Yes. Okay. So what you pull out is what you got from Red in Diastock.
That's right. Right.
It's a little ivory door that sits on like the ivory door frame that sits on a very nice piece of marble, and where the door handle is just this piece of silver. You know, and you kind of set it down in front of you, in front of the chalk that you've laid out. Casting the spell. Funny thing, you haven't really sought to do this since you received this gift. Explain to me what happens next.
Well, Newton, my familiar, which I rarely point out because we have such a large group, and I don't want to detract from these beautiful people with my familiar. But Newton is going to take up a watch at my desk. Keep an eye on my room.
Okay.
And as I invoke the rest of the ritual, the door itself, the little symbolic component, sort of meshes with the wall and expands up. And then an actual door is there in place with the silver knob handle. I'm gonna open it, and it's just gonna look like I want to say a void at first, but that's too generic. I want like a nebulous, like space, but the way space looks like on a weird National Geographic special, where like it's super highlighted, you know, just like it just looks cool.
Venta Black.
Go ahead, Terry. Yeah, yeah,
It's Venta Black with a white aura around it.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
really,
it's so black that it sucks the whiteness out of the room.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
feels, and then I'm gonna turn and nod to Newton and step in.
Just ooze back at you a little bit. And you step in. And you think we'll end tonight's session there. So, with that being said, we have Chaos Chronicles this Saturday, and then we are back to Son of Shadows next Tuesday. So,
Music was provided by Arcane Anthems. You can find them on Spotify and TikTok and all those places.
sweet. Solid music all night. I love it. I think that's it. So,
Well, other than if you want to see more of the show, you can always like and subscribe, and we always do, intermission shows or, just hang out with us
Jeff,
after.
take off your shirt.
yeah.
Jeff does take off his shirt.
Oh, gosh.
Every
All right.
single time.
Grease is up at halftime just to see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man. Well, take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Peace.